But I do bush poetry for the Flying Doctor Service because they say my life enough times is my way of returning it. But my big ambition in life was to win a bull ride at the Mount Isa Rodeo. Never got there, but had a lot of fun trying. So I was standing up broncs at the old Booraloo. 40 a month and not much more to do. When the boss come around and he says, "See you lad, you look pretty good riding broncs this bad. Well, as you can see, I've got no more outlaws to break. So I'll buy you a ticket and I'll give you a stake of riding them bad uns at the Mount Isa Rodeo." Well, I packs up me bags and I starts raising dust. I'm a hunting this rodeo and wild bull the bust. And I get to the grounds and I pays up me fees. He looks like a suckling, a wiener to me. But I looks the bull over and to me surprise, he's a foot and a half right between the two eyes. And up on his back, he's got this great hump. So I senses me rigging just back from that lump. I says, "Swing the gates open and swing the gates wide and I'll bring you his wife." Well, he goes for the left, but he lands on the right. But I'm no greenhorn, I'm still sitting tight. He's a bucking and a bawling and a blowing his nose. He's a dipping so low that me boot's filled with dirt. He's making a whip out of the tail of me shirt. But he takes to high diving and doing hand springs. Well, I took to the air as if I had wings. I rolled over once, I rolled over twice, I rolled over 3 times and looks down to see he's a paw in the ground waiting for me. Well, I hits the ground running. I'm real terror-stricken, I'm just bawling for help. And as I dive through a hole in the fence, I want you to know I won't go back to no more Mount Isa Rodeo. I'll stick to the Bronx at the Loo, that'll do. One thing I done once in my life, I worked sheep. Have we got any sheep herders amongst us?
We got in New Zealand, huh?
Oh, well, that's close. They're good to wear, they're good to eat, and they're good for poets and storytellers to tell stories. And this one here is called "I Hate Bloody Sheep." There's got to be a better way to earn a bloody quid. A man should be committed for doing what he did. I had me chance at 10 years old, how to earn me keep, and I chose bloody shearing. And I hate bloody sheep. I could have been a businessman. I kept the brothel shop. I drifted into politics and made it to the top. Instead I shear these bloody things, I count them in me sleep. But a man's a bloody idiot, and I hate bloody sheep. I'm sick to death of bitty eye, and prickles in me clothes, and yapping dogs and overseers get right up my nose. I should have my head examined, have a vet put me to sleep. I've had it up to here, and I hate bloody sheep. But there are no happy endings, the hard times just don't stop. And never shed another mob, just shear them till you drop. But thinking back on all them years would make a strong man weep. But a man's still a bloody idiot, and I hate bloody sheep. Right, here we go. He'll like this, I think. Old Henry built a real good car in 1951, around the clock a dozen times with all the miles she'd done. The old twin spinner Henry Ford, the workhorse of the bush. She'd been bogged down to the axles, and we'd all get out and push. With Mum behind the steering wheel, with the pedal to the floor, she'd get us where we pointed her, that old twin spinner Ford. She was heavy on the petrol and hard as hell to steer, but I was a young and growing lad, and petrol wasn't dear. We were just a mob of bushies. That's all we could afford, but what a bonza motor car, that old twin spinner Ford. If I remember right, the steering wheel was about 3 foot across, and sitting up the front with Dad depend on who won the toss. And the back seat was full of saddles and dogs and bits of this and that, and what you saw of the countryside depend on where you sat. But everything dies as years pass by, everything has its days, and old Henry was no exception, just up and passed away. The old man reckoned the cank sharp broke, but I reckon she just had enough. Mr. Ford didn't make 'em pretty, but he sure did make 'em tough. And if by chance I make it up there, I'll probably ask the Lord to go wake old Henry up, our old twin spinner Ford. Thank you.